I am Isis Mirage.
And I am Coco Ferocia. And this is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6, Episode 1, Review plus Untucked. Do we say Untucked plus Review? Review plus Untucked, I think.
Review plus Untucked?
Okay.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
Review, it's a review.
No, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6.
RuPaul's Drag Race
Season 6.
Plus Untucked.
No, Episode 1, Review plus Untucked.
That's it, okay.
Jesus.
Okay, so, y'all might be noticing, him more than me, that we're out of the drag, and, we got a lot going on. We are going to give you guys an update video so you can, like, really get the full idea of what's going on in our lives
otherwise
right
we're going to spend, like, 20 minutes right here talking, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, most of these reviews are going to be brought to y'all out of drag.
Yeah.
But we are going to be focusing our time on doing separate drag videos that don't include us just sat here.
Right.
Maybe we'll do some in drag. Maybe not. But you're still going to get the drag videos. We're just trying to change it up a little bit because I think it's getting a little bit boring now. You know, after like 3 years or whatever, seeing us like from here up just talking. So, yeah. We're trying to switch it up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, if you want to know more, the update video is coming. So, yeah. Okay, so you lucky bunch of cunts got like a new season. I hope you're excited. You know, things started off a little differently. We're going to talk about that. But, you know, the workroom is always the best part in my opinion. And seeing these wacky.
Please.
These wacky bitches, you know, have their moment, get out there, whatever. I'm still stuck on whack, I know y'all is too. But anyhow, so
yes, we're gonna get into the looks, we're gonna get into our thoughts, what's happening. Yeah, you know what it is.
I've been waiting for this moment for like ever. Okay, right. So, in through the door comes a door.
Yeah. Y'all don't know how long we've been waiting to say a door.
A door. And I hope a door knows that all season long, a door is gonna be a door. Ooh, a door! A door. A door.
So she came in, I thought it was a cute little entrance, you know, it was, she gave like a little tidbit of her personality. Yeah. I felt like it came across, you knew who she was gonna be. Yeah, like she gave a classic Adore look.
She did.
Down.
We know that look, Adore.
Yes, ma'am.
You know.
Yeah, it was cute. It didn't like blow my mind, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, Adore is naturally so pretty anyway to me.
Yeah.
So like all this, you know, I'm already, you know, that's gonna be alright. But
yeah.
The color combo for me, whatever, but you know, neither here nor there. I did appreciate though that she did shine, and Adore seems to like it's really easy to her to just, you know, be her. And
yeah, she has like natural like charisma. Like they put the camera on her and she's just like entertaining. Like it is what it is. Like she doesn't have to try. I don't feel like she's trying at all. She's just like.
It's easy, and that's why you put on the fucking TV because they know that.
Right.
You know, besides other things, whatever, but. I did enjoy when she said that for the bitches that say she ain't polished, bitch, polish remover. Yep. That's pussy to me. So.
Next up was Miss Ben de la Creme. You know, I want to speak about her outfit, but her personality is just so bursting at the seams. Like, I feel like she comes in and she's like annoying, but she knows she's annoying and she's trying to be annoying. So I'm like, you know, she makes me laugh. She's ridiculously over the top, but you know, it is what it is. Like, that's who she is. I can't be mad at her. I just want to see her bring it. Yeah,
because like even if she's kind of annoying and a little two-turned, like I appreciate the fact that she's two-turned in the positive than the negative.
Right.
Because she seemed like somebody that maybe is using that as her drag personality because maybe she feels like there's a lack of that, you know, gigs, you know, y'all know what the fuck I'm saying, you know. So, you know, that's kind of, you know, really gotta worry about her like doing you wrong. And I feel like she like the type of chick that you can call on a rainy day, you know what I mean? Now that's gonna take a fun competition maybe, but, you know, we need the nice one. We need the nice, you know.
She's really that voice. She's out of drag and she's I'm whatever her name is. And sorry to say, bitch, I don't know anybody's name like that, but yeah, no, she really goes all out with that character.
She really does. But at least she stick to that fucking character.
Yeah.
Cause it's kind of hard to crack her, it seems. But the look, again, you know, not so much my personal taste, but it was done well. Yeah. So I can't be mad at it. And she's Michelle Visage down.
Please.
Down.
Please.
Because when they did like the interview thing or whatever, when the girls were first announced, I was like, I don't know if I see it. But then once I started seeing like the previews of what's to come, I was like, okay, the bitch fucking looked like her, like even in some blonde hair. I'm like, what the fuck? Next up was Gia Gunn.
She is just over. Like, she came in and everything was together. The fact that she had that purse, the purses, please.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? Who does that? Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She's ridiculous. I live.
Yeah. So yeah, she did that.
Yeah.
I live for attacking zebra print.
Tearaway.
Yes.
And she had the you know, the bumped ponytail with the girls.
What bump?
The girls.
What bump? It was kind.
We'll bump it. It was a small one.
Yeah. So, you know, she did that.
She won. From jump, though, they're trying to give her an edit, though. I'm trying to say that they're trying to make her look a certain type of way.
A little bit. Now
she gives it, and she is a little country. She said so herself. But I feel like straight away, I'm like, okay, that's who Gia's gonna be this season, whether she likes it or not.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all.
But so y'all, episode 1 is episode 1. Don't get it fucked up. You already know how the fuck it is, okay? You already fucking seen how these girls been played.
Yeah.
So let us live, let her live. You know, I want to see nobody in the comments. Not this time around. It ain't like before. Let's, you know, change it up, switch up the game a little bit, have a little more fun this season. Yeah. You know, cause I can't be doing all this extra shit with the booing at the reunion and the hate letters and oh y'all need to die, all of this.
Yeah.
Boys,
grow up, get great.
Okay, and you know this is side to Gia. Like I'm just saying, like
in general.
People in general, the show's just fucking started. Let's try and keep our fucking wits about ourselves this time.
Yeah.
And that's the one. Okay, let's move on.
So next up in this bitch was the Ganja Asran Jahani. She wanted to come in and make an entrance, and that she did. You know, I've seen La Ganja performing, and she's known for her dips and her shablam and her drop or whatever you want to call it. I just don't want her to, like, she came in, it's the first thing she did, like, save it, you know what I mean? Like,
I kind of felt that way a little bit,
you know what I mean? Like,
too,
it's like you kind of reveal, like, and she did it again, like, it seemed like 10 seconds later, I was like, okay, like, she's doing the most a little bit, and I don't know if it's the best, way for her to come in, because it was a bit like...
Yeah. But I get where she's coming from, she's like, she want to walk in and be, like, right off the bat. Wow. Intimidating bitches, like this is what I can do, like, so it's a matter where you really feel like putting it right out there like that is the way to go.
It's a strategy, we'll see.
Exactly. I wasn't trying to feature the plaid so much, you know, I'm, again, you know, taste. I don't really give a shit as long as like you write or whatever, so no big. But now I don't want to go in on nothing, you know, keep in mind that everything we say comes from like more of a place of using these moments to bring up a topic. It's not necessarily directed directly at you, girl, but you know, for me the word ghetto is very problematic, you know, and I would just stay away from that personally. I feel like do you, and people will see that, and your character should shine through, and people will get that without having to, you know, step on people's toes when you really don't need to.
We in 2014, can we just please stop?
You know, just do you and let people see that, you know?
Yeah. So next up was Miss April Carrion in the building, honey, and she wanted to give you like army, like Boy Scout just parachuted in. Like, I appreciate that she came in there with a story, honey. Like, you just had to see it, and it was like, okay, So she's this bitch, and she came in. It made me, you know, come up with a story in my head. So I think that's pussy.
And she's trying to touch on something. You know, the army. It's not exactly the home of the drag queen. So
yeah,
you know, I feel like she was maybe trying to do something with that a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we were saying. Oh, I don't know if we, you know, exactly hit the nail on the head in our cast review. But it's like April has her own, like, thing. Like, you can't tell her nothing. Like, she just got this idea in her head and, like, did that. Like, I don't know anyone else who'd come in, like, with that look. Or, you know what I mean? It's really, like, original to me. Yeah. And it's her own sort of thing. And I live for her. You know, I'm really excited to see what she's going to bring.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the Puerto Rican girls that is on her own tip.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, shit varies, but she's, like, really in her own kind of gig, and, like, you can't touch it, and you really can't figure it out sometimes.
Yeah. Like, it's hard, it takes me a couple of seconds sometimes to figure out, like, where was her head at? Like, okay, like, let me put myself in her shoes and figure out, like what she was thinking. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Like, you know, that's what I want my shit to do.
Yeah.
So next up in the room was Miss Kelly Mantle, and I've got to say I was sold on her personality. She came in, she had to put the glasses back on. She had me, woo! And I was like, okay, like I'm here for her. Like, she's kooky.
Yeah, she had a good energy walking in.
Yeah. The look, it you know, was what it was. I feel like a lot of the girls were just wearing, like, you know, a dress and like a, you know, it wasn't exactly, no one came in like super costume.
But that's very Kelly Mantle though. I mean,
yeah, it's like drag and
she
like
says since that she's trying to step out of that whole.
Right, because she's used to being like, you know, acting or whatever.
I appreciated the whole effect in general and how she was going with it, and I do live for a little Kelly Mantle girl. I'm glad she's on the fucking show.
Yeah. Okay, so the last girl in the workroom this week was Miss Ornacia. Come on now.
Please.
Come on, Ornacia. I live, I die.
Vivacious.
I live and I die.
Just so we can actually say the name, Vivacious.
Vivacious, sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I live and I die.
Shout out to you, Ornacia, but Vivacious was there too.
Yes. Who does that? Who does that?
Raja does that, not to say that Vivacious stole that, but the way that all the girls were kind of like looking at her like sideways, I'm like, this is the same shit that happened with Raja on season 3, and what the fuck happened then? So, just saying. Yeah,
I live that she decided to come in with an extra motherfucking head, had the lights in the eyes, she stoned the head, like she put in work, like you can't be mad at her.
No.
And then, you know, you see her on the stage, you see her perform, and that's it. Like she's well-rounded, perfection, love her. You know, the girls wanted a Kiki.
Okay, wait, hold up. Oh, right.
What is it?
Fuck the girls wanted Kiki, because I Kiki too, but, you know, it was kind of funny, but, like, the logo. Come on, y'all can't give a bitch a break. Like, y'all edit so much out, y'all could have just cut that down, because y'all already know that there's been times in the past where logo has edited out other entrance moments that went astray and made it look seamlessly flawless and great and you know, wonderful and professional and maybe it wasn't that way IRL is what I'm saying, and they could have done it for Miss Vivacious. She's a lovely girl, and I don't see why they didn't pay her the same respect. You know? Yeah. So truly. Vivacious looked crazy. She looked crazy. She put on everything. She looked crazy, but I love it. Yeah. I fucking love it. Yeah. Like the whole gig together, like you can't fuck with that.
Like she really, like there's always just something vivacious.
Yeah, and I mean, how many girls got ready to dance, you know, put on their makeup, blah blah blah, and this bitch stuck her head in a coat and put her head on top of it. Like, imagine her in her hotel room, like straight up, like
I love it so much.
And like this shit up, like who fucking gets ready like that? Like, okay, I'm about to hit TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we found out, this season's premiere was split into 2 episodes. Now, I understand the concept, close the eye on all the girls, 14 girls, it's a lot of girls, yada yada. But I mean, I was looking forward to like all the girls and the dynamic of all the girls. I mean, she's making me wait, Ruth's making me wait for the rest of the girls, which is okay, I have to tune in, right? But I'm a little mad.
We would have tuned in anyway.
We would have tuned in anyway. Yeah.
I get it, like, it's gonna make the competition, like, you know, feel more, like, difficult, I guess, for the girls in real life, but I felt like really, for a premiere episode, it was the first one for me, where I felt like I didn't get everything that I could have got. Like, I felt like it really changed it up in a way.
Because I was, you know, you come expecting something, and then they change it up, and you know, you still love the show, still love the girls, still tuning in, but would have liked my normal premiere. I would have, you know.
Yeah, with all the girls and like all of
the dynamic and see already who's, you know, what's happening. But I get it, you know.
Yeah, and a little bit, and like no shade to nobody, but like I don't know if the other set of girls, in terms of making a TV show, clicked better, or like more bigger personalities were in this room, because, you know, something to me just didn't feel all the way right, and it wasn't because any other girls' drag wasn't on point because they ain't tapped or whatever, but some in
and what it was too, it was like, okay, 7 girls, and everyone's like, okay, what's going on? And then they go to the challenge, and it's like, oh, the girls are in the truck. It's like, okay, here come the girls,
and you're like,
and then they didn't come.
Yeah,
it's like, no, like what is happening?
Yeah.
So.
Which I guess was a point a little bit.
Yeah.
I get, but I don't know. It's like, to me, listen, I love the show. We done been loving the show, whatever. It's no shade to nobody. Like, really, like, I just felt a little bit, like, weird after I watched the first episode. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to feel that way.
Yeah.
And I would like to sit here and lie to y'all, but I can't. Like, real talk. Like, it is what it is. It's not like I didn't enjoy it, don't get me wrong. But it was different.
Yeah.
That's the
definitely.
So the photo shoot this year with Michael Reeves, of course. They had to jump off the fucking platform thing into the foam and take the picture and all of that mess. We ain't gonna go through each one. Oh, she did well, she did okay, you know. They had to jump off a fucking thing in full drag, like, so, you know, whatever. Okay, so because Laganja was the winner of the photo shoot challenge, she decided what everyone got for the runway. Now, do you feel like she tried a little bit with a door?
I don't know.
I get it, sister, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, mama, all of that.
Okay, I see you.
You know? And then later they talking about, what was it this with? You tried a little bit with that.
She definitely, I mean, if it was same on Braxton, she would have said you tried it, you know?
Yeah!
That's all. I can't take Adore gluing her motherfucking dress to the motherfucking mannequin.
That would be me.
That would be me.
Straight up.
Everybody be like, oh, go on Drag Race, go on Drag Race.
Yeah. No.
Nope.
For that reason.
No, I ain't trying to have my shit go wrong. Like, let me cook, honey. Let me.
Damn. I felt real bad.
Oh my god, that was so bad. Like, what do you do? What do you actually do?
Like, you on TV, bitches waiting.
You out here in your hose. The worst.
But you got through it.
You got through it, and she presented it on the runway. We'll talk about it in a minute, but I feel for her.
Damn.
I feel for her.
I would have left. Straight up, I would have left in a cab. Wouldn't have even told nobody. Deuces, I would have been out that, like, in a minute.
So it was time for the runway. First art was Miss Gia Gunn giving you Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I thought it was, you know, gorgeous, and she did that. Was it really that Kardashians? I mean, why did she do it like a bodysuit to me? I was like, bodysuit? Because she was talking about doing a gown and
well, you know,
what do you do, right?
It's
like,
meant to be Gia.
Yeah,
Kardashian.
I guess. I don't know.
I get what you're saying. But if you really look at a lot of the girls, it's not exactly like they, you know, read completely that TV show.
You're right. I guess you're right.
So, but I think that she,
like I would have thought, I would have thought like she would at least given me hair.
But she gave, well, what?
The hair was sickening, but to me it wasn't Kardashian hair, it was pageant hair.
I knew, but
there was just nothing, what I mean is, I don't think there was anything identifiably Kardashian. You know what I mean?
I mean, what's Kardashian?
Yeah, I guess.
You know, they wear clothes.
I guess.
That's about it. But, you know, I don't think you can be mad at her because it's meant to be Gia Kardashian. Yeah. If Gia Kardashian want to wear fucking pageant hair, then that's it. And I feel like the hair that she did do shows talent. Yeah, not everybody can do that. And it takes a lot for one bitch to sit in the mirror and pin all that fucking shit onto your head. Yeah. So, yeah, you know... Can I give a throwback quote, you know, or whatever, and say give her her turns? Because
a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. Get me together.
So next up was April Cajon and Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
You know, taking that duck for a walk on the fucking runway. You know, the fact that she came in like a fucking army look and then like she had to do this kind of like
again
type of thing.
But she turned it out like Duck Dynasty, like what the fuck do you actually do? And
besides clearly carrying a duck.
She made it work, like she ate that for real. Like yeah. I really feel like she was one of the top this week because she was just able to turn, like obviously Ben de la Creme won or whatever, but I felt like for her to turn around the Duck Dynasty as opposed to the Golden Girls, you know what I mean? Which is so Ben de la Creme. Like.
And for me, and regardless of Ben de la Creme that aside, yeah, she was like the only one in my mind that really was like her show.
Yeah, it really read.
Like she was
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. And I don't feel like hardly anybody was really like.
But then again, it's harder to be like. It's harder to do some other shows. Like, how do you do Dancing with the Stars?
That's the challenge.
It's the challenge.
Because Ru did say, listen, like, I get it. Like, you're saying about Gia, like, for me, it's like, because, like, 99% of these bitches didn't really look to me like the TV shows, like, you have to sweep it under the rug and just say, okay, well, who looked the best? So, I don't agree with Ru about the shaved nape.
No.
Situation.
No.
I don't care.
No, I live for it.
Don't wear tits. I don't care. Yeah. You know, do you? Like, yeah. I don't need the
fuck boxes.
Rules
fuck
in
rules.
drag is like I don't get it. It's like why are you doing drag?
Yeah.
You know.
Down. Next up was the Ganja Estranja. I like where she was going with it. I like the idea. I really wish more than anything she wouldn't have worn the black hair. Yeah. Because although it was like doing something like interesting, like with the way it melded into the like the collar, I really didn't like it, and I felt like because they showed like a shot of her like without her hair on and the getting ready or whatever, and I thought her outfit looked so much better to me without the hair looking like it's because she already had like the helmet and then the hair, and it was just. Yeah, throwing like my eye all over the place. You know, I like that she pulled it out. You know, Dancing with the Stars, disco ball. I see where she was going.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be messier than it was. Yeah, because you know, Laganja is one of the more like less seasoned, let's say, girls. So I was expecting it to be crazier. So yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah. Y'all already know I live for a bitch that come out on the runway and give you a presentation, but at the same time, like I feel like she need to like turn it down a little bit. Yeah, she needs like,
to not necessarily
decide on one thing.
Not necessarily turn it down, but just polish it. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't feel like you need to get to the runway and kick the leg up, and then when you get there you jump, and over there you turn around. It's like wait till you lip sync, because already you walked in, you were death drop, and it's like too much too soon. I understand giving you all from the beginning. Right. Many people have said this, but it's the way you need to focus that energy doesn't mean being like erratic, for like, you know, lack of a better word. I will give her this though. You know, it must be really daunting to be one of the less seasoned girls and be on like Drag Race and have like this huge platform. You got like your mother, Alyssa Edwards, and all these expectations. So I get it. I just wish she would have honed it in or like found her like zhuzh. Yeah. You know?
Next up was Kelly Mansell. I didn't particularly love it. I saw where she was going, of course. I mean, Downton Abbey, was she supposed to pull out like this fucking Elizabethan shit? Like, and don't come at me in the comments, oh, Downton Abbey is not Elizabethan. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't like the show. Like, no shade. So, honestly, like I didn't live for it, but I like her, like I really do. Like when she comes on screen, like I feel myself like laughing or whatever. It's entertaining, like So I wasn't that mad at it. You know, the hair could have been a little. It wasn't very Downton Abbey to me. She could have maybe tried to, like, you know, I don't know, do something
well, I guess
a little more like
she's trying to be Kelly Mantle, Downton Abbey inspired or whatever.
Regardless, that hair I don't feel like comes into it.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But
Give
yeah, the bacon. I like that she, you know, it wasn't matter how she was showing off her waist. She had the little like crop top with a small piece of skin. Like I saw where she was going.
Yeah.
It was just, I guess, like what she had to work with, you know, and she was trying to be creative, which I can't be mad at. It just, Michelle Visage got her to go with bacon, and
she did. And once she said bacon, it was like, yo, like if you wouldn't have said that, like maybe no one would have noticed.
Yeah,
like,
no, Michelle had to get herself.
She had to get in.
Is that bacon? This bitch.
Yeah.
I can't.
But I wasn't mad. Like it was like okay, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't like one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like even if it looked kind of like bacon, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Next up was Adore, and I felt like she went through a lot. I felt like she went through a lot,
and I feel like what she pulled out. I said, okay, Adore, you know what? You did that because these girls, Michelle Visage and them, they don't know that you was back there 10 minutes ago with the metal flying and the fucking mannequin jumping up. So she put it together, like, in my opinion.
She did!
She presented something with a, you know, I saw where she was going, bubblegum pink, like pageant, like, you know, really.
Rat,
the rat.
And you know what? At the end of the day, if they burn the outfit, everything's blended.
Yeah.
They can't say you ain't smoked. She did say though that she just gonna fucking walk that shit out there like it's fucking $1,000 gown, whatever, and she did do that, and you know that's what you gotta do, not let these bitches know that you were back there click clack with a medal.
Right.
So you know.
That's what I'm saying.
She has that conviction, and even when things go wrong, a door is still a door. So.
Yeah. Okay, so next up was Miss Vivacious. Very Mary J. Blige family affair, you know, boop with a boop with a boop, you know, very Very that. I wasn't mad at her. I saw where she was going. I don't watch the show, but I know she was trying to give, like, there's a bitch with a white hair or whatever, so she did the white hair and the feathers and the you know, I wasn't mad at it. The execution could have been better.
You know, am I a little impressed she didn't bring the dragon? A little. You know? But I felt like the feathers, this was all cunty. I wasn't mad at the hair. Really, like, I didn't like the outfit. But I love Vivacious, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, down.
Like, real talk, like, I don't care. Like, she could have really came out there and
she just has
to
me, she just has this way of just owning it, and just, she came and she pounded the walkout, honey. So I said, alright. Like, she could have come with a toilet seat around her neck. I would have said, alright, Vivacious.
Cause that's mother. Real talk, like, fuck favoritism, whatever. Like, I don't care. Let her through. Let her through. What? Like, that's Vivacious. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. I ain't trying to be funny with nobody. Like, I'm saying real talk is, like, me watching this show. Like, I didn't like that outfit at all. And I really, genuinely don't give a fuck. And I really feel like, regardless, she gets through the next week. Cause she ate it, regardless.
Yeah.
She walked in a fucking silver sack and looked bomb and was dope and was cunt, and she won to me. So, real talk. Like, if every week it's a matter that I don't like Vivacious outfit, like, I'm still team fucking Vivacious at this point.
So finally was Miss Ben de la Creme. I don't know to this moment how she managed to pull that out, cause like we said in the cast review, she's like, I can't sew my waist with a glue gun. You're like, yeah, girl.
You're a whiz.
You're a whiz, girl. And
okay.
Shit, like, she had snaps to the body, pieces up here, coming down trains. With, like, alright, okay, she won. She did that. Like, come on now. I mean, we were just talking, is it that Golden Girls? I was like, well, to me it was like cheesecakey. She had the cheesecake though, so I don't know if they, like, I don't know what this was supposed to represent up here, or whether it was just a decoration for fashions and things. But you know, I was like, you know, she maybe got like the curtains from the Golden Girls' house, draped them on her body,
whereas to me, I feel like that's excuses. I don't feel like that fucking Golden Girls, but she did so much with a glue gun that it don't matter.
Yeah, true.
So, I don't know what other bitches that can do that with a glue gun. I certainly can't do that shit with a glue gun. I don't think God can do that shit with a glue gun, to be honest with you.
Work, bitch.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You lying ass bitch, you there like real professional with a sewing machine or something. I can't. Glue, okay. Okay, wait, pause. I didn't even, like, okay. This is the second time we watching this fucking episode. I did not notice that April Carrion had, like, all of this shit painted fucking black. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's kind.
Yeah. She'd been through the mud, honey. She got the camo, the plaid, ripped shirts, honey. She threw a belt on a piece of fabric and she's ready to hunt the ducks. I don't know what they do in that show. Sorry, I don't watch. But, you know, I was sold. I was sold.
Okay, Bender Creme, you won because the fuck you did that with a glue gun, bitch. But close second.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay, so the winner of this week's challenge was Ben De La Creme, or everyone seems to be calling her De La. I don't know. It just caught me by surprise.
I can't get with that just yet.
Yeah, well, we will see.
Ben De La Creme it is.
So the bottom two was Miss Vivacious and Miss Kelly Mansell. It wasn't my favorite song choice. I mean,
no.
I'm kind of over Madonna at the moment. I find I've kind of, you know?
Well, real talk, I ain't never been a Madonna fan anyway. That's just me. That's just me. You know, stand up and then repeat. You know, like
they did their thing.
Yeah.
Vi, I felt like slayed that a little bit more. You know, I felt like Kelly was kind of a little bit limited because she's already, you know, kind of wearing the bacon and
she's
stuff.
A different girl. It's
and
not
she's
really
a different kind of performer. Yeah. So unfortunately, unfortunately, Miss Kelly went home. Yeah. I was surprised. I really, leading up to it, I was like, really, like, I didn't see her going home first. So, you know, it's a shame. I felt like she had more to give, especially in terms of, you know, acting challenges, singing, personality, where she could really shine. She didn't really get a moment to do that. But, I mean, she'll still be out here in these streets. She just hopefully increased her booking fee a little. And that's it.
You can look up her new single, I believe it's called Eliminated, on YouTube, and I'm sure it's available on iTunes.
Indeed.
So check that out and support your girl because she got fucking sent home first, and you know, let's give her some.
I can't believe she didn't even fucking meet the other girls though. That's a little bit like, you know, I feel kind of bad. Like really, they did her like that. Like,
well, a little bit because when you think about it now, and okay, this gives them more time to like.
She had the premiere and she's like, I didn't even know you like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they got to focus on the girls more, but she got a little short-handed.
A little bit.
Well, that changed. You know?
A little bit. You know, it is what it is. So, yes.
One of the best elimination exit moments thus far since Mariah Paris Balenciaga, aka overall house mother. You know, like, she was funny. It's like, fuck, she got sent home first and she had a positive attitude about it. And that's what you gotta do.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the Untucked. Okay, so in the Untucked, backstage, whatever, and Laganja's like unloading all her feelings, whatever, and she's talking and like, the whole time it's her, it's genuine, it comes across as real, so that's why it's so like, it's like, just be real.
It's almost easier to enjoy her.
Yeah.
When she's just sat there talking like real talk, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I feel like there's like not a lot for us to really speak on in the Untucked. I mean, there's like the shade.
It was enjoyable to watch, but
definitely like the Untucked. I feel like when the Untucked, like when I watched, because we watched obviously the Facebook whatever preview. I'm with the Untucked. I was like, okay, it was more familiar. And then like the trailer for the Untucked at the beginning looked like really good and got me excited. I was like, okay, like I just wanted to get there. Like I feel like we're still not there. Like it's still like it's almost like pre-gaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still can't believe Kelly didn't get to meet these other bitches.
Child.
I didn't even think about that. I'm still stuck there.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to address is Laganja getting into like the whole situation with her family. I really felt like in that moment, everyone really came together for Laganja.
Yeah.
And you know, it's good to see this. I'm glad they focused on this and add this, and it forces people to see that as much as you might feel some type of way about drag, it really does have the capability to bring a real bond into your life, because you identify with people in a way that you never would doing drag. You know, not to say that you immediately become like this sisterhood, but that it's such a diverse kind of field.
Yeah, and everybody knows. I think everyone in that room knows what it's like to feel some type of way about their family, or about their family, or everything. Like, so
that's
they all have common ground.
When it comes to drag, it's all about, knowing that as different as everyone is or whatever you're into, like everyone is allowed to be on that stage because we all identify with that oppression, so we're all worth something, and it's just about recognizing your capabilities and what's important to you and really having that faith in yourself, because, Laganja is a fucking talented bitch, like whatever, talk about, this is too forced or that, but she's got all the fucking tools ready for her, and she's really, she's got good things coming to her, so you don't need to be worried about that.
Okay, you better sum it up. You better sum it up.
I feel like it was really nice of, Logo, the editors, whatever, to really, know that someone is going through this and give them that opportunity, like the moment on the runway, because they know Laganja's mom's gonna watch this. So, they really did a great thing there. So, I'm gonna give y'all 10s for doing that, Logo.
Yes. Definitely gonna miss Kelly Mansell.
Eliminated. Google me, baby. Like tell Google that shit.
Yeah. I really wish the best for her.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of this review, bitches. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Remember to hit thumbs up on the video.
For real though, like really hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Please.
Subscribe if you haven't. You can catch up with us on all our social networks down below in the Panty Stepper section. So, yeah.
Okay, so next week, whole new premiere, whole new set of bitches.
Whole new game.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I can't believe I gotta do a whole fucking another premiere review. Like, really? Really, Ru?
Yeah. Well, that's how it's gonna be this season, apparently, honey.
So, I hope y'all got into this and that y'all, enjoy it and all of that shit. And,
yeah. Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Like, share, help a bitch out, support. Bills to pay. So.
Yes. Bye. Bye.
Bye.